We can find an unknown angle in a right-angled triangle, as long as we know the lengths of two of its sides. Example, what is the angle between the ladder and the wall? The answer is to use sine, cosine, or tangent. But which one to use? We have a special phrase, SOHCAHTOA, to help us. And we use it like this. Step 1. Find the names of the two sides we know. Adjacent is adjacent to the angle, opposite is opposite the angle, and the longest side is the hypotenuse. In our latter example, we know the length of the side opposite the angle x, which is 2.5. The longest side, called the hypotenuse, which is 5. Step 2. Now use the first letters of those two sides, opposite and hypotenuse, and the phrase SOHCAHTOA to find which one of sine, cosine, or tangent to use. Sine of theta equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Cosine of theta equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Tangent of theta equals opposite divided by adjacent. In our example, it is opposite and hypotenuse, and that gives us SOHCAHTOA, which tells us we need to use sine. Step 3. Put our values into the sine equation. Sine of x equals opposite divided by hypotenuse equals 2.5 divided by 5 equals 0.5. Step 4. Now solve that equation. Sine of x equals 0.5. Next, trust me for the moment, we can rearrange that into this. X equals inverse sine of 0.5. And then get our calculator, enter 0.5, and use the inverse sine button to get the answer. X equals 30 degrees. But what is the meaning of inverse sine? Well, the sine function takes an angle and gives us the ratio, opposite divided by hypotenuse. But inverse sine goes the other way. It takes the ratio opposite divided by hypotenuse and gives us an angle. Example, sine of 30 degrees equals 0.5. Inverse sine of 0.5 equals 30 degrees. On the calculator, press one of the following, depending on your brand of calculator, either second F sign or shift sign. On your calculator, try using sine and inverse sine to see what results you get. Also try cosine and inverse cosine. And tan and inverse tan. Go on, have a try now. Let's look at the 4 steps again. Step 1. Find which two sides we know out of opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Step 2. Use SOHCAHTOA to decide which one of sine, cosine, or tangent to use in this question. Step 3. For sine, calculate opposite divided by hypotenuse. For cosine, calculate adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Or for tangent, calculate opposite divided by adjacent. Step 4. Find the angle from your calculator using one of inverse sine, inverse cosine, or inverse tan. Example, find the angle of elevation of the plane from point A on the ground. Step 1. The two sides we know are opposite and adjacent. Step 2. SOHCAHTOA tells us we must use tangent. Step 3. Calculate opposite divided by adjacent equals 300 divided by 400 equals 0.75. Step 4. Find the angle from your calculator using inverse tan. Inverse tan of 0.75 equals 36.9 degrees, correct to 1 decimal place. Unless you're told otherwise, angles are usually rounded to 1 place of decimals. Example, find the size of angle A. Step 1. The two sides we know are adjacent and hypotenuse. Step 2. SOHCAHTOA tells us we must use cosine. Step 3. Calculate adjacent divided by hypotenuse equals 6,750 divided by 8,100 equals 0.833, repeating. Step 4. Find the angle from your calculator using inverse cosine. Inverse cosine of 0.8333 equals 33.6 degrees to 1 decimal place. You can visit us at mathisfun.com.